First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and shout out to the hopeful elect, the brothers out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of their ability. I'm going to jump right into it. I want to talk about David and Goliath, because that particular story is like unto Jacob and Esau right now, okay? Where Esau being Goliath, that great giant that David had to stand up against, okay, against all odds, all right? It looked like all power was in Goliath's hand, all right? Just like now, Esau has all kind of weaponry, okay? He has bombs, he has soldiers, he has tanks, he has submarines, helicopters, sonic weapons, you name it, super soldier suits, super soldiers, okay? He got all kind of things, okay? This man was blessed in warfare on the left hand side, okay? This is 1 Samuel chapter 17. I'm gonna start at verse 41. And the Philistine came on and drew near unto David, and the man that bare the shield went before him. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy and of fair countenance. That means he was a handsome young man, okay? Ruddy, more than likely he was a man of light skin, okay? And the Philistine said unto David, Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. And the Philistine said to David, Come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword, and with a spear, and with a shield, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. This day will the Lord deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee and take thy head from thee. And I will give the carcasses of the host of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. So this was done so that the earth may know that God is protecting his people. God is in Israel. And this particular day and time that we're in now, okay, miracles are going to be done and shown to show that God is with his people or his elect, okay? We're going to defeat Goliath, which is Esau, Edom, and the wicked heathen. Okay, we're going to defeat them. How are we going to defeat them? Divine intervention and through spiritual power. Okay, because right now it looks impossible for us as mortal men to defeat Esau. All right, Esau has all the technology in the world to come up against us right now. We have nothing. Okay, but the Lord is going to intervene, man, just like it says in Isaiah chapter 59, and I believe verse 17, where it says that Esau is going to come up against us like a flood. This is Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. Salakia. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. Where are we? In the western world. And from his glory of the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So our enemies are going to come in like with a great army, and it's going to look hopeless. It's going to look like we're looking up at a tsunami. You know, it's about to swallow us up. The divine intervention, the Lord is going to lift up a standard. That standard is spiritual power, being able to control the elements, being able to disappear, reappear, being able to change your size, okay, being able to move things with your mind, being able to fly, being able to run flags. Okay, all these things that you see in these Marvel and DC comics are not far-fetched. Okay, they're not far-fetched at all. Esau knows about these abilities. That's why he puts it in the movies. Okay, just like he puts a lot of his plans and his agendas into these movies. Okay, merging man with machine, that's nothing more than a charagma. Okay, things of that nature. He shows it to you. Okay, so we're going to be on a very high level. There was a movie that was very spiritual, which was Salakia, Brightburn, okay? And it was all about what if Superman was to come to this earth and be evil, okay? But Esau wants to paint us in a negative light all the time, so he'll be justified and coming up against us, man. Okay? But we're going to throw down, okay, for this earth and for this universe. And eventually, we're going to take Esau captive. Okay? The scriptures say we're going to take those who once took us. Okay? You reap what you sow. What comes around goes around. And this is what Esau is afraid of, and the heathen nations afraid of. They're going to actually build our kingdom. Okay? Brick by brick. They're going to build our kingdom, and they're going to be in perpetual servitude. Okay? They're going to be in slavery. You reap what you sow. Okay? They rejoiced at our downfall and got rich at our downfall. Okay? So we're going to rejoice when they fall. Okay? Let me finish the story. This is 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 46. This day will the Lord deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee, and take thy hand from thee, and I will give the carcass of the host of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. And all this assembly shall know that the Lord saveth not with the sword and spear. You see that? For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands. And it came to pass, when the Philistine arose and came and drew near to meet David, that David hasted and ran towards the army to meet the Philistine. Woo, that's courage, man. Faith. Okay? I believe through the Spirit that the men of the Lord is going to be like that during the day that Esau runs down on us, man. And David put his hand in his bag and took hence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face into the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David. Therefore David ran and stood up upon the Philistine, and took the sword and drew it out of the sheath thereof, and slew him, and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. Woo, man, that's a vicious verse right there, man. And this world is going to see Esau fall to his knees, man. They're going to be so afraid, man. They are going to be petrified once they see this happen. All right? And all power is going to be given to Jacob in the earth, man. And we're going to rule, man. We're going to be kings and priests. All right? We're going to rule, man. Oh, man. No more servitude. No more waking up to an alarm clock. Okay? No more working 6 days a week. Sometimes 7. Okay? No more having women rule over you. All right? No more. No more. No more, man. That time is fastly approaching, man. And me personally, I can't wait. I pray that I'm worthy to see it, man. You know? But this is just a quick hit. Okay? Right now, it looks like all odds is against us. But we will prevail. Okay? With all that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakodash. Shalom, my king. Stay strong.